The Make-A-Wish Foundation is a non-profit organization. This organization fulfills wish experiences for children with life-threatening medical conditions. This organization has three big chairmen, John Crowley, Derek Hall, and Chris Beard. This organization has been operating and making wishes come true for over 36 years. How this organization works is that kids from ages 4 to 17 can write a wish to this organization, and they would try to make that wish become a reality by reaching out and connecting to such people as celebrities or sports stars. Or if you wanted to be something such as a firefighter or a chef for the day, they will arrange something. This Make-A-Wish Foundation gives kids a once-in-a-lifetime experience to make them happy and to get their mind off their everyday reality, which is usually a horrible illness. These kids fight for their lives every day. This organization started in the spring of 1980 because a 7-year-old named James Gracious. He was being treated for leukemia. He aspired to be a police officer, so one day an officer named Tommy Austin befriended Chris and with officers at the Arizona Department of Public Safety. Chris spent the day as a police officer, rode around in a police helicopter, and he received a custom-tailored uniform because of this. I have a personal connection with this foundation because one of my childhood best friends had a very serious disease called cystic fibrosis. It's a lung disease. It's as though your lungs are drowning because they cannot process liquids in the air and turns them into a thick mucus. Without several treatments and a lung transplant, your average life expectancy is 32. He was one of my best friends, and we grew up right next to each other, and we had very similar interests. We did everything together. Nothing could slow him down. But over time, the disease was catching up to him. Slowly but surely, every day he was worse than the day before. Eventually, he would have to quit all of his sports because his lungs couldn't keep up with him. Although he could not play his favorite sport, hockey, he still had the time and motivation to come watch our games. And every night Toronto played, we would watch the Toronto game. But gradually his illness became very severe, so he had to move to Toronto, to the hospital, where he would be monitored 24/7. He spent 2 years in Toronto waiting for his double lung transplant, 2 years of him suffering every day. But during those 2 years, the Make-A-Wish Foundation tried to ease that pain by getting Josh tickets to the hockey games and sending players to visit him in the hospital every so often. After every time they would visit him, he would call me and brag about who he just met. And you could hear the life in his voice, the life and energy they gave him. Sadly, he lost his battle to cystic fibrosis at the age of 13 years old, and I lost a best friend, a brother to me. At the funeral and wake, a few members of the hockey team, such as James Reimer and Dion Phaneuf, showed up because they became really close to Josh in those 2 years. And they actually made a jersey for Josh with his name on it and put it on the casket. I chose this foundation because I think they deserve the recognition for the great things that they do. I want them to make other people feel how my friend Josh felt when they made his wishes come true. It gives them an opportunity to forget about their sickness and just focus on their life and the beautiful thing that it is.